I went on a campus visit to Georgia. It wasn't just like a walking tour. It was like a full intense program. It was from 8 to 5 and it's called Explore Georgia. And I have to say I had the best time. I really did. It was really fun. So when we got there in the morning, they handed us one of these plastic folders with like a bunch of information. It has a lot of stuff. It has like a little, I don't know if you can see it. It has like a campus map, and the campus is huge. It has a cute little UGA flag. It has a bunch of brochures, facts, and a little coupon, 20% off, which I used, and a little newspaper. There's quite a few people, I would say about 50 plus, and they really had a schedule panel filled with a bunch of four professors. They really talk about what they teach, one of the best experiences, and there's a bunch of questions, and I really liked what I heard. They talked about helping students need that little extra push, the different class staffers, what we can do to like stand out. Next we did a walking tour of just North Campus because UGA's these events were like bow, back and forth. The first few were, but then after the walking tour, we walked into the Tate Center, and then we had another panel about student life, but it was like maybe 20 minutes break, and that made me really excited for school. The students seemed really fun, really awesome, and they really helped out with answers. They talked about like housing, like a couple of them were like out of state, talked about how much a sport makes up your time, how to get adjusted to the schedule, student life panel, which was great. We split up into our groups. It was group 1 and group 2, and group 1 went out first to the resource fair. Basically what they did, they had a bunch of departments and like 2 clubs, well not clubs, like different activities, like super activities, and we talked to the different club people, departments, department heads, and it was awesome. Look, Terry College gave me this little thing. Terry College has like really big thing. There's Terry College, gave me all of this. Yeah, I wanted to do business. And then the University Housing was there. Their learning community people were there. Sorority people were there. They had the Franklin College for Arts and Sciences, the service work, education, pre-med, pre-vet, all that stuff. And the first year Odyssey, which is like a requirement to take like a 1-hour seminar to get like closer. After the research fair, we had lunch, which was super good, like really good. And then we had another information session, but it had like 4, and we could only go to 2. And my session was session A, which is University Housing. I mean, I pretty much know quite a few. I didn't really learn all that much, except actually I didn't really learn all that much, because the next day I went to the study abroad information session, and I learned so much. And I'm so glad I was there. I'm so glad my mom was there, because I'm always like, oh, I really want to study abroad, which I do. And she's like, how are you going to pay for it, blah, blah, blah. Well, all the financial aid you get moves over to the study abroad, and so what you would pay is a program fee and the tuition that you'd regularly pay in-state, or, well, out-of-staters, you get to pay in-state tuition when you study abroad. And in-state, if you have like Hope, your Hope covers your tuition over there. So it's a pretty big deal. The one after that was the admissions and financial aid information session, and that was the best. That I learned so much, because I was really thinking about like applying early action. I was like, no, because I always second guess myself. I can get like all A's and I'll still second guess myself. But she really reassured people, and everyone had so many questions, and I never learned so much about it. Because yeah, the internet is good, but it helps when you actually hear it from their words, because it's like you see it online and you don't really believe it, but once you hear it from their mouth, you feel better. And the rest was optional, and you had to unfortunately leave, but it was really good. And I would say, if you have a college close by, or even if you don't visit a college, especially in the summer when you have like spare time, because what are you doing with summer sleeping? So why not drive for like a couple hours and visit that college that you make sure when you go to sign up, look what it has, because this one has all that stuff, while other schools, they just have like, you just walk through the campus. So make sure it has like walking through the campus and an information session. And if it doesn't, I'm not gonna say, oh, I felt at home and like, yeah, UGA is for me. But before I was like, oh yeah, UGA. I was like, it's a good school, I like it, but like almost everyone I know goes there, so it's not like appealing to me. But after this, I was like, the school is really awesome. Everyone's so friendly and nice, but everyone's like, oh, they're meant to be nice. But it wasn't just like the people who were doing the tour or the program, that everybody, because orientation is taking place, so you saw like a bunch of freshmen and quite a few people. So like even when they're just walking out, seeing people with like iPods who were actually at school, but if you're like, hey, how are you? Whenever you have a question, you'd ask somebody, and like even though they were busy, they took the time out of their life to help us. Everyone's just like so friendly. And so instead of getting a prize, I bought this awesome shirt with my 25% off. It's a Victoria's Secret Bulldog shirt. It says pink on the sleeve, well, obviously. And then it says, I heart, this is gonna be hard. And then it says, I heart Bulldog. I just thought that was really cute. Bulldogs. And then at the end of it, they handed us shirts. I was really surprised. It says University of Georgia, and then Explore Georgia, which was the name of the program that it all works out. So just make sure you find out what the college has to offer for you, and if that's what you really want. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking, and I made a video so you can check it out.